Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell.
And that's Brett Chapin.
We're talking to the very talented Stephanie Renee.
Wall.
Talented and silly. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
And we want your phone calls, guys. Give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. 336-2225.
Right.
I tweeted it. I tweeted the number, so I said people should call in.
Did you hear that? She's a
tweeted.
cheerleader. She honestly
Call in.
we were just saying during break, everybody has their own energy that comes through this show, and she is definitely like the brightest ball of light.
So if you guys want to talk to a bright ball of light, give us a call at 1-800-336-2225
right?
and get 2 tickets to Heavier Than at Boston Court.
Frightening, isn't it?
BostonCourt.com.
Thanks, Brett.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Brad's over there, the one that's giving us crap.
That's meant in the highest compliment possible.
No, I mean she works. She works with Disney. That's of course they
so
just positive.
Yeah, how could you not be a bright ball of
beautiful.
light?
You would be
right?
surprised. There are some not bright balls of light. I guess. What are we talking about? That we're at Disney.
Well, it certainly isn't you. It certainly
Thanks,
isn't
Mama.
you.
Yeah. I mean, you choose it, right?
What kind of shows have you done at Disney?
Oh gosh, I have kind of a Cinderella story at Disney. I started there in high school, and I worked in attractions. I was like the Lincoln Theater girl, like come to see Walt's office, like, and then we'll look at Mr. Lincoln. Like I was like that girl. And then someone was like, you should audition for the parades. And I was like, oh, okay, like I'm not cute, like I won't get it, you know. And they're like, oh, you should do it. And I got to be the Little Mermaid. I got to be Ariel in the Christmas parade because I could do the voice and stuff. So I got to like talk like her and do the giggle and the whole thing, and it was so fun. And then I did princesses for a minute, and then once I committed to like doing theater and singing for a living, I was like, oh, I'll audition for the singing stuff. And so I went to a few auditions. With Disney, everyone who ever auditions for Disney, just keep going. I'm serious. When they say that, just keep going. Because I auditioned for stuff, and they wouldn't hire, and it wasn't the right timing. I didn't get hired, whatever. And then finally, I started taking my singing seriously and was kind of working there. And then High School Musical auditions came up, and that was like, it was like right place, right time, and it happened. And they cast me in the High School Musical show, singing live and doing that, which was so fun.
Oh man,
Randy Wojcik, such a fun and awesome director, and the casting team at Disney that we're all friends now, and I'm like, I love them dearly, like family and everything. So keep going. If you want to work at Disney and you want to like be casting coach, just keep going and stay in class.
Don't give up.
Take a lot of class, like, and just keep going, because it'll happen. I'm proof it happen. It'll
You're
happen.
like, don't give up, but keep practicing.
Don't give up. Stay in class. Seriously, because it's true. Because people are like, they don't hire me, and I'm like, well, are you taking lessons? Are you in class? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what are you doing?
You're
then?
still off key then.
Yeah, I'm like, just stay in class, keep going, and it'll happen. But yeah, High School Musical, and then it kind of grew from there. And so now I do a bunch of different shows there and special events and a lot of hosting. Actually, that was a random thing.
Yeah, what is that about?
Tron thing on your reel, and you can check out Stephanie on YouTube.
Yeah, if you YouTube my name, I'm sure a bunch of things come up.
Yeah, a bunch of things come up, and one of the things that comes up is Tron. What was that all about? That's pretty cool.
It's fun. Yeah, my hosting thing with them started doing like this random summer dance club thing, and then you never know you're going to be good at hosting until you start hosting, and then you're like, oh, this is not hard. Like, this is actually really fun. And if you know how to run a room and take the temperature of a room and maintain that or whatever, it's actually really fun and really easy. And so yeah, Disney helped me discover that as well. It was really fun. And so I host Tron. I host like this like gaming thing in the back of Tron, and I've hosted different events for them. And that's kind of blossomed into this new thing. I just got signed. I was telling you guys earlier, I just got signed with Bobby Ball for hosting, which is such a blessing.
Which is huge.
They're great. They're really, I love them.
Angeles.
Christine is awesome. Yeah. So working on getting all that hosting footage edited down to something that I can send out and stuff. So hopefully that'll take off. I mean, this kind of branches out into what we were chatting about earlier. In LA, you have to spread yourself out as much as possible, right? Like, sure. You have to be able to do anything, really.
Yeah. What were you saying earlier? I mean, this girl does not stop. Well, I mean, she doesn't wait for people to call her. No. Because what were you saying? You were saying you have to make it happen. So you're always busy, no matter what.
Yeah, if you want it, you have to make it happen. Like,
even if you're not booked.
Even if you're not booked, either people give me crap that I'm always busy and I don't have time or whatever. But you either have to be trying to make something happen or actually doing something. And even if you're doing something, you're still looking for that next thing and trying to make that next thing happen. You have to constantly be pushing.
That's right, ladies. She's not just another pretty face. She's a hard worker.
It's funny in doing research for guests, sometimes it's kind of hard to find information on them because they don't have a lot of stuff online. But Stephanie has so much stuff online.
Put it out there. Keep putting it out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to be that way, I think, to survive in LA and entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll see her around a lot more.
For information on Stephanie, go to stephaniewall.com. Check her out on YouTube. And Stephanie, you got time to hang with us for a little more?
Yeah, what time is it? Let's chill. Let's chill for a little bit longer. Let's do
hang
it.
out. We'll kick back. Talk Stephanie. On La La Land with Brett and Nett right here on CRN
Digital
Talk.